Hello, my audiophile friend. In an effort to keep my friends happy, I am overdubbing some of my own videos in English. I hope it's not too bizarre, and I hope that you appreciate the effort that went into this. Thank you for watching. Hello, my audiophile friends. Hope everybody's well and that you're getting a hair-raising experience listening to music. Today, I want to talk to you about something really interesting. Those who saw my chat last Sunday, where I did an unboxing with Royce from Vivir Digital, you probably noticed that I had these headphones. I want to show you. These are very interesting, made in St. Petersburg, Russia. And they're called the LSA HP3 Nova. But what happens is they're also known as other brands like Fisher and then Kennerton and now LSA. LSA is a company directed by Walter Liedemann from Wonderful Wi-Fi. He's been on the industry for 40 years. And he's in charge of organizing all the brands under his umbrella. And in this incarnation, they're called the HP3 Novas. But it's the same as the Kennerton Magni, essentially. And these are headphones with a great reputation as Kennertons. Made in Russia. These are planar, I believe. 50mm diaphragms, and it's made out of mylar, but they also have a layer of graphene. Yes, that very exotic material for those NASA scientists. This may be the first case where they use this material. I don't know. They're very easy to move with any amplification. 33 ohms. Frequency response is 15 to 50,000 kilohertz. And you can remove the cables easily, and they use standard 3.5 mini plugs. These headphones weigh 440 grams and are really well made. I'm going to share with you some media on the Kennerton Magni, which costs $900, and this costs $600. I heard that graphene is 300 times stronger than steel, but of course it's much lighter. And on top of that, they use very light coils surrounded with copper. And the cushions are real sheepskin. That's leather. This is wood. It's a really well-made set. Walter Liedemann sent me these headphones for me to try, free of charge. But first thing I told him is, Walter, are you going to be able to sell it to my friends in Latin America, South America, Colombia, Chile, Argentina? And he said, yes. The price is $5.99, including shipping. It doesn't matter where you live. $5.99, arriving at home. That sounds incredible. If you live in Madagascar, for $5.99 you can have this. In terms of comfort, they're incredibly comfortable. You can wear them for an hour or two. They're close. They're the kind of close, although I haven't really seen the opposite. They do block the sound. And it's a little bit cavernous, the sound, when you have closed sets. You get a little bit of a in the cave sound. It's not as transparent as open headphones. He said I had to give him 100 hours of break-in. So I left him running for a couple of days. I'm sure I gave it at least 60, 70 hours. So I think it's time to listen to them. I listened first with the iFi, IDSD, and Pro iCam. This is a very powerful combination and high-end. Here everything measures well. It sounds great. Great capabilities. You don't really need to use the bass boost. And then it has this 3D thing that's kind of like CrossFit. Excellent results. And then I listened with my Schiit Valhalla 2. One of my favorites, especially with the 600s. Because the HP3 Novas are so efficient and they have a propensity to develop a lot of bass easily, I don't think this combination is necessary because it sounds a little bit heavy and slow with the Valhalla. It's a very warm sound with the Valhalla and heavy, so I don't think it was the best matching. It still sounded fantastic. But I leave this amp for my Sennheisers. They really need this kind of amp. And then I tried it with the Objective O2 amplifier, very popular, very affordable, has a big history in the forums. It's economical, but it's very powerful. This little amp, of which I have a pending review, is very powerful, but these headphones don't need that much power. Very easy to excite, very alive, very lively. They got along pretty well, although this amplifier doesn't have the most sophisticated sound compared to the other ones. Not as attractive a sound, but very outgoing, very driven. Pulse and rhythm, very good. The biggest surprise about these headphones is how easily they play, how quick they are. They feel almost like electrostatics, or maybe like horn speakers. They just project really easily, very well. And the bass, very sensitive, very alive. In my opinion, the bass is actually a little bit too good for my taste, because I'm used to not having so much bass with my quads, my electrostatic speakers, and this has a very pronounced bass, very stable. It's not out of tune or out of control, but they do have bass. If you like bass, these are great, but very transparent indeed. In the recording of Goran Schlossler playing Baroque guitar, the 11-string guitar, the sound was really, really sweet, detailed, every resonance, all the time of the decay of the note, lots of detail again, well revealed, emoting, delicious sound. And the Baroque group, Concerto Italiano, playing Brandenburg Concertos No. 2. I really love the sound of the piccolo trumpet and the oboe. Very defined, present, and a big soundstage, very big soundstage. And if you listen with CrossFit using Roon, I really, really enjoy that. It centers the image very well. It's a good recording. Brahms cello sonatas with Rostropovich and Rudolf Serkin on the piano. Also a beautiful present cello sound, and sweet, and how uniform the scale sounds. Sometimes some instruments like the bass or the cello, you get kind of like one note bass, but this has a great uniform frequency response. Delicious sound for string instruments, especially the cello. Lisa Batiashvili playing the violin with chamber music, Brahms with Clara Schumann. Pieces of Brahms and Clara Schumann. Beautiful light sound. Latvian soprano Marina Rebecca. Let's sing into Mozart arias. Very elevated sound, very authentic presence, very comfortable sound, very natural, and spooky presence. You should listen to her if you don't know her. I listen to a little bit of rock and hip hop and other things. You have to respect them because the bass is so strong and so easy to generate that you may end up losing the battle against the headphones because they're quick and powerful. So be careful what you wish for, because if you want bass, you're gonna get really good bass. Something that I found interesting is that for classical music, they sound really well balanced, albeit just a little bit closed sound. I prefer the open headphones, but this is much more transparent than the Sennheisers in terms of detail, low level detail, more bass, but the 600s are close to that comfort zone, and the Sennheisers are very light. They feel a little bit plasticky, but they're comfortable. This feels like really good quality. The leather, the wood, they fit outside of the ears and they don't put pressure on your jaw. I think they're in Hawaii, and you can order the HP3 Novas, as you can see. If you buy them under the Kennerton brand, they're $800, $599 direct to your door. You can find more information in the Underwood Hi-Fi page. But I wanted to show you the Kennerton page, which is the original company that does the fabrication in St. Petersburg. And here you see different models of the Magnis, and you can see reviews in English. And another thing I want to share with you, in the Absolute Sound, they mention them. But here, there's a video from the company where they show you from beginning to end how they make these headphones. They use wood. All the materials are noble materials. Our comrades in the Soviet Republic really take care about this stuff. Old world, old school. Jump around. You can see the real leather. It's very interesting. I'll leave the link on the description below this video. If you're looking for headphones in the range of $600, including shipping to your house, they have a great combination of technology, of manufacture, a detailed sound that's lively, crystalline, and that it shows music in a very special way. Has a great portrayal of bass, almost like a subwoofer. Perhaps because you have a big membrane driver, or the Mylar, or the graphene, they seem to be making a very sweet marriage of materials. How they compare to the Sennheisers? Sennheisers don't have the definition. They don't have the quality of construction. But this costs almost as much as two Sennheisers. It's a quality product. It's considered high-end. And they're close, so you don't bother people around you. You don't bother your wife or significant other. And you can listen with a phone. They're very efficient. I don't know if I will leave the Sennheisers for this, but I would love to have them side by side. I prefer these to all my other headphones. I prefer them to the Focal Eliars that are $900. I like them better than my AKGs. And I like them better than my Fostex wood planner. I think this is my new standard in closed headphones. Sennheisers is a very special relationship that we all have with them. Those who have Sennheiser 650. But this gives you a different perspective, a little fresher. If you want to listen more inside the music, if you want to feel a visceral bass, you're going to find it with this. Highly recommended. I will leave the link on Walter's page on the Wood Hi-Fi, so you can order it and I'm getting a commission. I thank Walter for letting me borrow these headphones, but I have no commitment. But of course, I really think they're worth it. Shipped to your door. Everything included. I hope that you like this video. If you like the stuff we do here, please subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss our next episodes. Thank you for watching, and please watch out for my next overdubbed videos coming up soon.